just keep busy. I cannot be here with nothing that I can't do. I'd get in the car and go someplace. What was it? One time there was nothing I just took a drive down Milford. I couldn't stand it. I had to get out. I didn't even stop any place. I just drove around.
You should try robbing a bank.
I don't want to go that far and get killed or put in jail. I mean, wasn't that desperate.
Well, you got 3 children in town, so drive to one of their houses.
I go to their house whenever in the evening when it gets, the evening, well, you know, from 5 to 7 is always my lonely time. It always was, even when Larry was here. It seemed like, well, when he was well, I wasn't, but when he was sick, from 5 to 7.
It's a witching hour.
I don't know why.
Nap time.
It's called the witching hour.
Why I always felt that way. And Saturday nights, I always thought all my life,
Sundown.
Saturday nights were for,
The boys.
I didn't have any boyfriends hardly. I wasn't allowed to go anyplace. But there's something sentimental about Saturday nights. It's special. I always thought Saturday nights.
But you're so lonely now.
It's
you
the
don't
last
really
day
have
of
Saturday
fun.
nights. Yeah.
Before the day of the Lord. Right?
Saturday nights are so.
Well, no, with them. Well, go ahead. Explain your Saturday night.
Well, I just got to be with somebody or call somebody or do something or get myself lost in a book or I can't just, I don't know why, to get my mind off it.
I think you're pretty lonely on Saturday nights.
Well, it passes fast. I make it pass
Nana
fast.
needs a rager.
Mm-hmm.
What would you like your children to do during these lonely times?
Well, come see me when you can, but I'm happier when all of you have your lives. You know, your happy lives. I would never want to interrupt your lives at all, ever. And, you know, but I hang on to them a lot. I go over there when they're home or whatever and sit around and talk to them and sometimes eat with them and whatever.
You need to move closer.
They feed you?
Yeah.
Jimmy feed you?
Yeah.
Feed you well?
Mhm. Yeah.
Cooks for you?
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah. I think
Sometimes we call you too late, you've already eaten, or I told her to call and say, what's for dinner?
No, but I won't do that.
I don't know why she won't. You did it once, I think.
Oh,
And what we were having, I think you didn't like. Or something.
well,
And you're the loneliest one.
You
We're
got
all
me
out of
these.
town.
I know, I love them.
years ago.
And you can put them on yourself.
Well, what do all
Yeah.
the charms say?
Charms say, I have my glasses on, don't know. I used to know. I can't see without my glasses. They all say something or symbolize something.
We can use our imaginations.
Mm-hmm.
Are they connected or are they all separate?
They're separate. Each one's separate like that. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
I have so much jewelry and, you know, I've never taken time to wear it. Because when I had Larry, or when he was well, we get ready to go someplace, I didn't have time to decide what I wanted to wear. So it's just in there. That's something, but I can't read it.
Is there a woman out there who doesn't have enough jewelry?
He doesn't have enough.
Yeah.
I think there's a lot
Your
of
mama
them
has
out
more than
there.
anybody I know.
Everybody got any egg on today?
She called this morning, burned bread.
We always like to wear a little egg.
It was all mine.
So I hope you sent him some pictures.
Yeah, these, this and put back. Might have this and put back.
I was going to give Sophia, I gave Sophia a necklace that has
No, I
her
got
birthstone
these.
on, her
These are
birthstone
mine.
same as mine. And I have pierced earrings. And I can't find them. I know she'd like those better.
These are.
I know, I just can't find them. I don't know where they could be.
I come across them someday.
Ooh, I hope I do.
I don't know if I can.
And I have
I
diamonds.
don't remember what year I met him, which one.
I don't know if you guys got them for me or Larry, studded earring diamonds. I can't just give them to one grandchild. And then I've got loose diamonds. Larry had, for some reason, he had a ring that had diamonds across it. And for some reason, he had the jeweler take them out of that setting. And they're in a bag, little bag. Now what do we do with all those? And I've got a ring that he bought from Carol Newsom. I guess when she separated from Jack. And it's got diamonds and rubies on it. And it's an old-fashioned setting. And I always thought, that'd be so pretty taken out of there, reset that. And just things like that. I was going to saw them the other day. I thought, I need to get all those together.
Take them out to the Dale Robinson jeweler. Yeah. And say, I would like maybe some pierced earrings made for my granddaughters. And I don't know if Benjamin has any pieces or he'd like.
Does not need earrings.
A ring.
No, you don't need your glad.
Your nose pierced?
Yeah, I don't know if he'd wear
I
a
can
ring.
never understand men wearing earrings. That's okay. Especially when they wear those flat things that flatten out their ears.
Oh,
The
what about
gauges.
the loops? What about the
Gauges,
loops?
yeah, they're called gauges, the loops.
Oh, I don't know about those.
Oh, okay.
These
holes
are
in
like
their ear.
buttons.
Yes.
That's a good
That,
one.
that flattens their ear purposely.
Yeah,
That's horrifying looking. I hate that.
that's their style.
And yeah, there was a
Most of the world is horrifying.
there was one of the sitters that came here from home instead, and she was young, and then I could tell that, you know, and she was into things, had tattoos and things. And I said, "What does that mean?" She said, "It's just a fad.
Yeah,
But
style.
Men have them."
And it's just
I
a
knew
style.
she would know.
You know, I used to be offended when I'd see people with their pants down showing their underwear.
I still am.
It doesn't offend me anymore because that's
it happens to you?
that's their long hair. Remember when long hair was all the rage and you guys couldn't stand long hair and the hippies and oh my
Yeah.
gosh, the scourge of the
Yeah.
world were these long-haired hippies? Same thing. That's their style. That's their generational style to wear pants with no belt and it droops down.
I don't know how
That's
they
their
keep them up.
style. But it doesn't matter. That's their problem. It's like long hair.
Carolyn saw this the funniest thing. Down here in one of those shops, one of those cell phone stores that are in that strip and where, what is it? Well, where Panera Bread and all that is.
Yeah.
Oh.
You saw somebody in at a phone store
But the
sitting
pants.
on a stool with her back to the window, and she could see all their crack.
Well, that's just disgusting. But the people that deliberately show their underwear and their pants are down, that's their style, and I've learned to accept that because that's their long hair. That's their Elvis moment. Elvis, you know, people didn't like shaking hips. It's Elvis, same thing. It's just a generational issue
But this is disgusting.
to you, but you know that's okay. But that's their.
There
Well,
was
that was disgusting. The crack, that was just obesity.
I think she
and
took a picture.
I did. I saw that. I couldn't believe it.
She couldn't
You
believe
go up to him and
It
say,
was an employee.
you have to go up to him and say crack
It was an
pills.
employee sitting at a desk that has nothing but glass windows all the way to the floor to the ceiling, and he didn't realize, I
Okay.
guess. You couldn't see anything from his upper back
what?
to
Yeah.
his feet. And he looked like an overweight gentleman
Yeah.
that the plumber pants that
Yeah, I didn't hear
didn't fit, and his crack was exposed, I bet that much.
Oh, that's horrible.
And
Yeah.
I was like, and I sent out, what did I say? I said,
I don't even
on
remember.
crack. I said something about
It's been a while back.
on crack or something.
There was a
Now,
black lady who
I
came
know.
here, and she was from West
It's
Africa,
on crack.
and she's very nice. And she said, my nephew came over here, I think she says her nephew or son, to live with us. And she said, I looked, and he had his pants down like that. She said, I said, you're not wearing your pants like that. You are not wearing them and living in my house. You pull those pants up.
Really?
She said, you weren't raised that way, and you're not going to wear that like that.
Yeah.
I thought that was so interesting.
It is. It is. Yeah.
And she cooked fish a lot. And she showed me pictures on her cell phone of this fish, a big old fish like this, with scales on and everything. She cooked it like that, and they ate it. I'll never forget that.
The head and everything.
The head was on it. I don't know if
Yeah.
they ate the head. I didn't
Yeah.
have nerve to ask her.
She was from
The
South
head and the
Africa.
tail and everything. She had a big thing on the stove. Oh, I'll never forget that.
Oh, Benjamin may have some clue to that Naples trip. So when your mother You guys went to Naples on spring break, right?
No,
He
we went
was
to Grand
there.
Canyon.
He wasn't there.
I know, but they came back from a trip with him.
Yeah, Grand Canyon.
Yeah. Okay. What did I say?
Naples.
Naples. I mean, right. He was. When your mother. So was Naples a good? Naples was the Grand Cayman a good time?
Yeah, it was great.
Okay.
It was great up until we left the day before they shut down the borders.
Yeah, they had to get out. They barely made the flight. If they hadn't made that flight, she said they
We
did
didn't
scream.
barely make the flight. We made it on time.
You all
Evidently
flew
they-
out together, and then you flew back to school.
Yeah, went to the same place in Atlanta.
We all flew to Atlanta. Then you flew different ways.
Yep.
Yeah. Direct flight from Grand Cayman to Atlanta.
Yep.
Okay. I was trying to figure out if there was issues there because Beth came back. She was a little agitated with teenagers.
Yeah.
If something happened in the Cayman that didn't give her a relaxing vacation, or
Yeah,
you know,
I would think it was such a shock to her.
the teenagers.
Yeah.
Culture shock.
It was the two young ones. It wasn't the older ones that I didn't realize.
Anyway.
Were the two younger ones?
Yeah, it was the younger ones. Yeah.
Anyway,
Huh.
if they had behaved, everything would have been fine, I think.
Yeah. Well, anyway, yeah. Number one, if you got a bunch of diamonds laying around, you need your safe back so we can lock them up. That's number one.
Or put in the safe deposit box. I don't have a safe.
Well, we need to get that. I have your safe. I have Larry's safe.
Yeah.
We need to lock